Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Yvonne from Ginger Chick Rehab. I'm so glad to have you back today. And if you're new here and visiting my channel for the first time, welcome. I do lots of DIYs, trash to treasure, furniture flips with my husband Chris, and thrifting adventures to fit into the farmhouse decor. So in today's video, I am bringing you my thrifting adventures for farmhouse decor. So I get to thrift almost daily at my local Goodwill the days that I work. I probably will say that I go to 4 to 5 times a week to my local Goodwill. And then there's a couple of Goodwills and a Salvation Army and a community thrift in like a half-hour radius of my town, and I visit them once a week. So that's where this haul comes from. And I buy this because I am a reseller. I have a retail booth in an antique mall. I am in the craft section, so I repaint, I repurpose. So when you're looking at these items, think about it. Some of them I do just clean up, and most of them I do paint. So let's just get right into the haul. So I'll start right off with this very vintage suitcase, and I absolutely love the beat up patina of it all. It was only $3.99, and I absolutely, other than trying to get the antique smell out of it, the old smell out of it, I will leave this as is. I love the patina, I love the color, I love that it's beat up. The locks still kind of work, but I will actually keep this one and figure out this for my own decor. I have never run across one like this before. I absolutely love it. And then for $6.09, I ran across this very large Eddie Bauer clock, and it's just battery powered, but I think people still put clocks on their walls, and I will paint this up. I'll paint over this hunter green color, and especially Eddie Bauer is a good name. And then for $3.09, I picked up this Lazy Susan. It's a little bit modern, but I'm going to give it a little facelift and see how it does. So far, all the Lazy Susans that I've been putting in my booth have done very well, and now most of them have had sides on them. So we will check this one out. So for $2.99, I did pick up this vintage rolling pin, and this is one of my obsession. I absolutely cannot pass up a rolling pin. So for $2.99, I was not going to leave this behind, and this was from Salvation Army. And then I did pick up, this was $2.09, and I would say that it's probably new, but I really absolutely love it. I will change this heavy rope out. I think it's a little overpowering, but this tin and this chalkboard is just, I'll just clean it up and give it some different kind of ribbon so that you can hang it. I absolutely love this. Actually, these were from Habitat. I picked up 2 of these for $3 a piece. These 2 black lanterns. I absolutely love them. If you watched my Christmas haul, I picked up 2 similar, but they were in the red. And I just think these are wonderful decor pieces. And especially with the black, it could be all year long. And then for $2.99, I picked up this little lantern. This was from Salvation Army. Then for $1.09, I usually pick up the white creamers, but I absolutely love this little black. It's nothing special, but in your kitchen, if you are black and white or you have a China hutch, I think the pops are black are nice. And then for $3.09, I picked up this little storage container set. And there's another one. I already like that it was black. It needs a better bath. And I can see putting some stenciling, some vinyl on the front of these, just so if you wanted them out or you wanted to use them in your pantry, they were perfect. But I thought a great deal for $3.09 from Goodwill. For $2.09 and $1.09, I keep finding these little bells, and I haven't even tried to sell them in my booth, but I probably will get a collection around for Christmas and put them in. They just are absolutely too cute, and I cannot pass these up. And then for $1.09, I ran across this little vintage spice. It's a sugar green crystal, but it still had the original label on it. So I sell spice racks all the time, so I love it when I run across spice bottles to put in them. And for $3.09, I ran across another one of these lanterns, and the other one that I did for the Ugly Challenge sold immediately when I put it in, so I was happy to run across another one of these. This would have been nice for my Christmas haul, but I love these types of crystals. I actually decorate with this, and this was only $1.09. It's, you know, you can use it as decor a wreath, or you can use it as for candle. I absolutely love this, especially with Christmas lights, how that just glitters. $5.09, I ran across this. This is a wire basket, and all these balls were included, and I paint up balls. They're time consuming because you have to flip them back and forth, but I loved that there was a whole bunch of different size of them, so I will paint these up. And I've actually painted ones like these before, and they sold real well. I did paint them black and I distressed them, and they did well. So I love that it was a whole set. Little Enamelware colander, and this was $3.09. And I know hunter green, I just because it was Enamelware and it was in such good shape, I would probably use it myself, or I will see how it sells at Christmas time. Next to this bag of fruit for $3.09, and just they were already painted white. Some peaches and an apple. I have never seen white ones before, so of course my eye was drawn right to that banana and everything. So just too cute to pass up. I just think that's a fun kitchen table piece. I love that they were already white. I will probably still give them my white, but and while I'm showing bags, I ran across this bag of fall goodies. And what caught my eye were these giant acorns, and they are they're like a styrofoam, but there's other little acorns in it, and we're coming right into that fall season. Oh my gosh, so it was a whole bag of them for $3.09. I absolutely love these acorns. So I did run across some. This one is I'm not sure if that's an ironstone, or I don't really, like I said, I've said before, I'm not an antique dealer. I love the white. I love this cute little, how this top is on there, and $3.09, and I just love these little white pictures. I totally think these are Farmhouse. I totally think these are great for your china hutch. There's this other little creamer, and I loved all that fluted on it for $1.09. It was just absolutely beautiful. And this one does have a fine china sticker on it, so of course I will leave that on there. And across this one was more expensive. This was $4.09, and it is a china also, but I just loved the size of it. And I collect these, but I'm getting a little full, so I will probably resell as my stock goes. I'm not even sure why I picked this up, but she gave it to me for $2.09. It is a Fritz and Floyd, and I can't remember if it was Nicole from Nesting Haven or Jocelyn from Crazy Lamp Lady that had ran across these when, you know, because they are resellers of this kind of stuff. This was just single. It wasn't the whole canister set. And I know one of them, whoever ran across it, I'm sorry that I cannot remember, the pieces were all broken up or chipped, so I thought, you know what, I'll say this to Easter unless somebody gives me a shout out, and put it in with Easter decor and try to sell it singly. Maybe somebody just wants it singly, but it's so weird that I just saw them look at it and then it was for sale. So sometimes you just pick things up because you've seen other resellers do that. And for $1.99, I picked up this wire basket, and I had just painted a hunter green one of these in my last makeover, and as soon as I put it in the booth, it was gone, and I think I resold it for like $7 or $8. It's a pretty simple spray paint job, so like I always say, it's just about getting them into your booth. Sometimes you don't make the big dollar amount, but... And then for $3.09, I picked up this. I have so many candle wax warmers, I just cannot pass them up, but this one was a mason jar, and I just absolutely love it. I need to decide on selling some of these because I just, between those and diffusers, I cannot pass them up. And then I did pick up 3 candlesticks. These were a set for $2.09, and this was $1.09, and especially sets and these sizes are nice. I don't really have a lot of the smalls right now. Then for $1.99, I picked up these. These kind of reminded me of Bohemian, but they were just nice coasters. I absolutely love these pieces. And I can tell you, I can sell these together as a set, and I had some little cork ones that had metal around them that I put in my tier tray, and I put it on a little black easel, and I think I've almost sold all those in my booth. So that's another idea if people don't want to use coasters, but because my furniture's white too, but you know, I like coasters. I love this black and white, so my eye was drawn right to that. And then sticking with the black and white, I ran across this little black and white teacup, and it was $2.09, but I love that it had a rooster in it, and I would love to run across some more of these black and white. I just absolutely, I can see doing a little cup tree and displaying this just for a display on your china hutch. And then I did pick up this little candle, a holder for $1.09, and I picked it up because one, it has bubbles in it, and two, it's the same color as the ball jars. So I like to pick up things like this because I think it's a nice accessory for people who display the ball jars. Probably wouldn't be one of my hauls if I didn't pick up some kind of a crockery. Now this is an exciting crockery, but I love these little pieces. So this was $1.09, and the cork is in it, but I'm not gonna work at getting that out because this is just for myself. And then I have a smaller one of these, and this was $2.99, and so I was happy to run across. So these will be for myself, but as Crocs go, I consider these Crocs. And then I picked up one of these soup terrains, and it actually, there's no chips, no cracks. It had, now the handle does have a little crazing on it. Usually when I run across these, I do not see the spoon or the ladle at all, and it is stamped Japan, and it was priced $7.99, but she gave it to me for $4.99. I don't know, this was a Goodwill out of town, if they were having, that is tape, Mark, if they were having a sale on this color. I don't, you know, every Goodwill's different, but so this is the first one of these I've ever picked up one. I picked it up because it said Japan. I don't know if that means too much, but I picked it up really because it did have that on it. Then for $3.09, I picked up a set of pewter. I don't know why it was $3.09, a little creamer. And then the sugar had the spoon, and as we all know, those are always missing. So I was excited to run across these because in my last thrift, I found a picture, and maybe these went with the picture and they just weren't out yet. I'm guessing on that one. For $3.09, I got a pig weather vane. I absolutely love him. You know, my booth wouldn't be my booth if I didn't have some farm animals in it, so he'll be ready for his new makeover. And I know I try to stay away from jars and containers, but how could I pass this little piggy up for, what was he, $2.09? $2.09, oh my gosh, look how cute he is, and his little curly tail. You know, 2 different times, 2 different pigs, too cute. And for $2.09 and $2.09, I absolutely love these biscuit and tea boxes. I clean them up, that's all I have to do. They had somebody else's price tag of $25 and $14. I would not resell them at that at all, because I don't like to dust and I like my items to move, but I absolutely love these. I think they are gorgeous pieces in themselves. And then for $4.99, I picked up a Swan. I'm not sure if people decorate with these as much anymore. I love my swans, and I have kept my swans up forever. I never even hesitate to think about selling my swans. So, and I actually will not do anything to this beautiful swan. Then for $5.99, for $5.99, I picked up a set of boxes. I absolutely love the printing on these. And if you watch my channel, you know that my makeover, I will paint these black and make that pop and make that look a little bit more old. So I love that they were two-sided on that. And you know, they're not a very inexpensive board, but once you put that pop of that black on there and the antiquing wax, I love that I ran across these. For $5.09, I picked up a rusted star, and I actually have one of these, and I put it out every Christmas. I have some Katie Brown from Myers that I collected with some rusted trees and some rusted stars, and actually I will probably resell this. I don't think I have another spot for it, but I knew this was and how much I love mine. For $4.09, I picked up this metal clock, and if I was doing one of Sherry's ugly challenges, I'm not a big fan of this, but I can see past all that. It is metal, so it'll spray up wonderful, and it reminds me of my metalware, so I'm excited to do this one. And I just hope when I put a battery in it that it works. The last pieces, oh, these are big. These were $5.09 a piece. Look at these. These are massive, beautiful. Sometimes I don't know why something is so cheap, the little spindles in the middle will not be very much fun to paint, but they're absolutely gorgeous pieces on a mantle, on a shelf, on your coffee table. These are absolutely gorgeous. My last little find I thought my husband would enjoy. It is an old box that holds cards, and we play lots of cards with friends, so I thought this was perfect because we're always searching which drawer did we put the cards in. So I'll probably give it a facelift maybe, because it'll probably go on that hutch back there. This is where we play cards. So I just absolutely thought this was a great find for $3.09. And my last little find that did not make it into my Christmas haul because I just found him was this cute little melting snowman for $3.09. Look at how he looks like he's melting. His nose was on. I said, oh, please be careful because those were the parts that are missing. He is just simple with his little earmuffs, and I absolutely loved him for $3.09. He's a perfect addition to anybody's snowman collection. That is it for my thrift haul today, so I thank you so much for watching, and give me a quick comment of what your favorite item was, and look back because soon, I usually do about 2 thrift hauls, and I will be doing the makeover video. I try to do them all at once. So again, thank you so much for watching, and if you're part of my YouTube family, thank you so much. And if you'd like to become part of my YouTube family, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.